welcome to another tutorial. I've got a great one for you today. There's a few different challenges in this one, but we're working with some pretty easy chords as well, which you're going to love. So this song is Look At Us Now by Daisy Jones and the Six, and we're in standard tuning, which means we've got our strings as E, A, D, G, B, E. Now I love this song because there's such a beautiful finger picking melody, especially as we start off with, as you will have just seen. So stick around to the end so that you can play this peaceful and beautiful song. So let's get started. So we're going to begin on a C major chord. So work that one out with me now. We've got our 3rd fret of the 5th string, 2nd fret of the 4th, open 3rd, 1st fret of the 2nd, and open 1st string. So not playing that 6th string there. So just make sure all of those are ringing out. That's our C major, and what we're going to do is this. So that part is going to be 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 3rd. So you might want to play along that a few times just to make sure you've got your head around that before we get into a little bit more of a complex pattern. Then we're going to add our pinky onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and slide up 2 frets to the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So just like that. So taking our fingers off all of the other strings. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that C major will take us through 2 bars. And then we'll start on an E minor. So our E minor is going to be 6th string open, 2nd fret of the 5th and 4th, open on the rest. That's our E minor. And we're actually only going to need the 4th string for that E minor. So that's going to be 6, 3, 4, then we're going to add our 2nd fret on the 3rd. So, and again, 6, 3, 4, 3 with the 2nd fret, and then 4, 3, and slide up to the 4th fret. So, and again, 6, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. So far we've got our C major, and then onto our E minor, and hold that for 4 beats there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to move on to a bit more of a complex one. We've got a bit of a G major with our ring finger on the 3rd fret. So what you're going to have is 3rd fret of the 6th string. We're not playing the 5th string there, so you don't need to worry about that. Open 4th, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and we're not playing the 1st either. So you should hear 6, 4, 3, 2. And what we're going to do now is keep all of those together. You go 6 and 3 together and hammer on to the 4th fret of the 3rd string with your pinky. So that will be 6 and 3 together, hammering on, and then 4, 3 again, but this time back to the 2nd fret. So, and again, and then you're going to pull off there. So it's a bit of a syncopated rhythm there. And then we're going to play that's 4th string, and then 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So, and then we'll go 6, 4, and then 2nd fret of the 3rd again. And this one, you're going to use your hammer-ons and pull-offs a lot, so it will be. So we'll go hammering on to the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then pulling back off to the 2nd fret, and then pulling off to the open 3rd string. So, and then we'll go 3rd and then we'll go 4th and 2nd there, sorry. So, that's our whole G. We'll play that again. So hopefully you're following along. If you need to, you can slow it down there. And then we'll go on to a bit of a D major. So you can get your D major shape. It's going to be not playing the 6th and 5th strings, open 4th, 2nd fret of the 3rd, 3rd fret of the 2nd, 2nd fret of the 1st. That's our D major, and we're just going to pluck the 4th string, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, so, and then 4th, 3rd, 4th, and let that ring out. So one more time there. So let's play that whole thing slowly. I know it's hard to get your head around, but it's really worth putting in the practice to get there. So from our C major, 2, 3, 4, onto an E minor, 2, 3, 4, and then onto our G major, and then D major. And then you go straight back into it. D major. Sorry about the mistake there. So that's from our G, and then D major. Just like that. So that's the whole intro, and that will take you into the verse, which is going to be exactly the same as that played through twice, and that will then take us into a pre-chorus. Now our pre-chorus is going to have another nice finger picking pattern. We're going to begin on an A minor, so it's going to be open 5th, 2nd of the 4th and 3rd, 1st fret of the 2nd, and then an open 1st, A minor. And the picking pattern is going to be 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. So, and again. And then that same picking pattern, just move your ring finger over to the 3rd fret for our C major. Same picking pattern, so. Then we're going to go to a G major, but we only need the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and then open 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. And it'll be played like this. So that's going to be 6, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, and then ending on the 6th. And a bit faster. So from our A minor to our C major, then G major, and then onto our A minor again, C major, and then an E minor. So E minor is open 6th, 2nd fret of the 5th and 4th, open on the rest. And we're going to go, so 6, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6. So that whole pre-chorus together will be so from your A minor to your C to your G, and then A minor to C to E minor. Like that at the end. Now that'll take us straight into a chorus from that pre-chorus, and what we're going to play here is our C major, our E minor, and our regular G major, which I haven't actually shown you yet, so that's going to be a 3rd fret of the 6th, 2nd fret of the 5th, open 4th, 3rd and 2nd, and then 3rd fret of the 1st string. That's our regular G major. So it'll be C major, and then mute that quickly, and it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so C major to E minor, 1 and 2 and so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so that's on the third beat of the second bar. Strum your G major and then mute it quickly. So slowly, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then repeat it. So that's played through 3 times. So let's play that up to speed just 3 times together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that will take us onto another part. And then that will take us into an interlude, which is exactly the same as the intro. So from our just like that. So that's from our chorus into our interlude. We'll play it through once, and then into the verse, which is just like verse 1, where we'll play that through 2 times. So the intro and verses are played exactly the same. The verse just doubles the amount of time you play it. Now from the verse we'll go into the pre-chorus, where it's going to be a little bit different again. Our chord progression is going to be A minor to a C to an E minor and then to a G. And it's going to be short strums again, so it will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so let me play that without counting out, just so you can hear the rhythm. So really you're anticipating that second and fourth chord there by bringing it just before, 1 quaver before. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the C major is played after the 4, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then the same as the G major, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so let's play that through once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then same thing, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to play an E minor there and not go onto the G major, and then we'll start to build. So and that will take us into a chorus. Now this chorus is going to be very similar to before. So you've already learnt that one, C major to E minor to G major. We'll play it through 4 times this time, and then we'll repeat it again. So second time, fourth time, and then this time we'll play it 3 times. So 4 times and then 3 times. Third time. Now the next part's our interlude, which is going to be the same chord progression as before, the same A minor to the C to the E minor to the G, but this time it's going to be a bit quicker, so it'll be just down strums. So really we're just anticipating that, bringing each of the next chords just off the beat. And we'll play that through 3 times. So and then that will take us into the second half of the interlude, where we're going to go back to our 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and again 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that interlude is actually a little bit longer from our So that one 3 times, and then that's 2 times. 3, 4. Just like that, but 2 times. Now that will take us into the bridge, which is going to be exactly the same as the second half of the interlude. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time we're just going to add a little rhythm in. So it's going to be open 3rd, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, open 2nd, 1st, 3rd fret, and then open 1st, 3rd fret of the 1st. So play it a little bit faster. So from there it will be 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go before the end of the bar. So it'll be from the E minor, 2, 3, 4. And then back to our 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. That time we're not going to play that rhythm. So the 1st and 3rd time we'll play the rhythm, and the 2nd and 4th we won't. So then the 3rd time, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then back to our A minor for the 4th time. Then we'll get straight back into that same thing 4 more times, except this time no pattern in between. We're just going to add a bit more strumming. So it's a bit of a free strumming pattern, there's no real rule to it, but have a bit of fun with the strumming there. The same chords played through 4 times, and then that will take us onto our next section, which is going to be our outro. Now the chord progression here is going to be G, onto a G suspended, which is kind of like a combination of a G and an A minor 7. So we've got 3rd fret of the 6th. We don't need to play the 5th string there. That's 2nd fret of the 4th. Open 3rd, 1st fret of the 2nd string, and 3rd fret of the 1st string. So our regular G major, and then onto our G suspended. So starting with the G, and then onto an G suspended, and then an E minor, and then a C. So that's our chord progression, and our strumming pattern's again going to be very flexible, and we've just come out of a very fast section, and this outro is actually going to slow down a lot. So it will be onto our G suspended, E minor, and again, we're going to start to speed up a little bit as we go. So on. So overall we'll play it through twice slowly, and then 4 times as we progressively get a bit faster, and the last time will be like this. Same chords. So then we'll go straight from that C into our chorus. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then ending on a single C major strum there. So that increasing speed of the strumming throughout the outro then leads straight back into one final chorus, without the singing of course, but that quick quick moving of the chords there, and then ending on a single C major. So this has been a long tutorial, but I hope you've enjoyed that. That was Look at Us Now. It's a really beautiful song for you to learn, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thanks for sticking around this far, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.